very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Decoding Now. I'm Hina Gambhir, and this evening on Decoding Now, viewers, I'm coming to you live from Malvinagar area in South Delhi, where an unfortunate incident has cost the lives of at least 21 people. I'm coming to you live from this building, Flourish Stay BNB, in which a fire incident this morning around 8:50 a.m. claimed the lives of 21 innocent people. What you see right now are the remains of this building. Just look at the charred facade here. The damage that you can see gives you a sense of the damage this fire really caused and the kind of situation people who were living in this BNB were really into. Imagine the plight of people who were already battling for life. They came to the national capital from different parts of the world, thinking, hoping that they will be able to save their life because of the medical facilities that are available here in India. Little did they know that they will end up in these congested death traps. Yes, I'm using that word very responsibly here because these are nothing short of being called as death traps. And over the next 30 minutes, we will tell you why these innocent people lost their lives because of this fire. Viewers, first, let's tell you what exactly happened. Around 8:50 in the morning today, this particular building caught fire. This building has got NOC to operate 6 rooms. This was operating 25 rooms. There were several foreign nationals who had come here because they were receiving treatment from India, and because this Hausrani area is extremely close to Max Healthcare, that is the reason why usually people choose this place, Hausrani, and also it is extremely close to All India Institute of Medical Sciences. So medical facilities are good here, that's why people come here, but the infrastructure is pretty bad and they have only these options available. And before I talk to you about the lapses, let's quickly show you, there is this another facility here extremely close to this death trap. This is Lemon Green. Just see the entrance to this facility. These are the kind of situations we have seen in this entire area. There are several such BNBs that are currently there. And today what happened was unprecedented, and 21 people have lost their lives. Viewers, out of these 21, 11 were foreign nationals, 10 were Indians. Some are still battling for their lives in different hospitals in the national capital. But this evening on Decoding Now, we want to tell you about the lapses, because the people who came here to rescue the people who were inside, they had no option available. There was no ventilation. They told us that those who were staying on higher floors, they died because of asphyxiation, because of suffocation. There was no exit point. There was only one entry and one exit point in this BNB, in this death trap. So let's tell you about the investigation that we have conducted so far. Investigation of Times Now has revealed some glaring safety violations, viewers. They have come to light. Top sources have told Times Now that this particular BNB, bed and breakfast facility, actually had permission to operate only 6 rooms, but it was operating 25 rooms. There was only one entry and one exit point, and that is the reason why it became extremely difficult for around 40 guests and the staff members to come out when fire broke out this morning. There were very small windows, hardly any ventilation, and that made things extremely difficult. Then there are a lot of hanging wires, which you can also see here around me. That also aggravated the entire situation. Now what is happening, viewers, is a probe that's underway, and the owner of this particular building is also being searched right now. We don't really know where is he at this point in time. And we have some big news coming in at this point in time. Big breaking news that we are getting right now. As probe deepens, viewers, a trail of alleged violations is now emerging. Investigators have told Times Now that building underwent multiple additions over the years, with extra floors reportedly constructed without informing authorities. This is very, very significant. Despite applying applying for a trade license, viewers, the owner allegedly failed to submit the complete building plans. Officials have told us that mandatory details were never shared with the fire department. Even though the structure was over 15 meters tall and required fire safety clearance, authorities are telling us that repeated requests went unanswered. Let me go across to my colleague Priyank Tripathi for more on this. Priyank, this is extremely serious. What have you learned from your sources?
See, there were multiple lapses which were occurring over the period of last 6 to 7 years. Initially, this particular building was single-storied, and later to that, the owner started building it up. Since the building increased the height of 15 meter, it was bound to have all the kind of safety clearance from the concerned authorities. The breaking input which we are getting is that the instructions have been issued from the Delhi Mayor's side that a high-level committee has been constituted, and the committee is expected to file its report within 3 days of time period. While talking about the lapses, this particular building, which suddenly grew up to 4+1 structure, was deliberately unnoticed by the authorities. That's why it was considered as one of the major lapses from the authorities. So you can imagine the kind of concrete, kind of strong glasses which were placed just to look at, give it a grand look, but that actually flouted the norms. There was only one entry and exit, which you have also been pointing out, which was a major issue, because of which all those people who were attempting to leave from the location, who were trying to run and save their life, fell into that particular trap, and the dangerous smoke which is coming out from the ground floor finally engulfed the building, and then which led to death. Officially, what we have got to know that 11 foreign nationals have been identified who have lost their life. There have been 10 individuals who were Indian nationals who have also got injured and who died in this particular incident. So the death toll is 21. According to the official figure, 10 people are still there on ventilator because of the suffocation which they had, the kind of breathing issue which they had. They have been shifted to ventilator at the Max Super Specialty Hospital, which is barely stone's throw away distance from this location. The owner is on the run. The FIR has been filed against unknown individual, and the authorities, like the Delhi police, is trying to locate them. On the other go, the Home Minister of Delhi, Ashish Sood, has also confirmed it to the Times Network that the DM, the district magistrate of this area, has also constituted a parallel committee so that similar kind of structure can be identified and action can be initiated against them. But unfortunately, once this kind of major tragedy has happened, the authorities have woken up, at least on paper. Let's see how far they will reach to shut down these kind of death trap which has been there for all those patients who come from foreign countries thinking about that they will get a better help, medical care, but they land up in these kind of gas chamber which has taken their life.
Absolutely. Priyank, request you to please stay on with us. You spoke about the owner of this facility. His name, viewers, is Lokesh Bajaj. He's the owner of this BNB facility in Hausrani. He's currently absconding, and a search is currently underway to trace the owner, because questions are being asked. It's not an ordinary thing. 21 innocent lives, viewers, have been lost. Now, this latest tragedy, viewers, is in fact an addition to Delhi's long and tragic history of deadly blazes that we have seen over the years. Who can forget the Ubhar tragedy of 1997, the Ubhar cinema fire that claimed the lives of 59 innocent people. 2 years later, 57 people were killed in the Lal Kuan chemical market fire. Then in 2011, viewers, a blaze at a community hall in East Delhi left 14 people dead. The 2019 Anaj Mandi factory fire claimed the lives of 43 people, while the Mundka building fire in 2022 killed 27 people. Now, in 2024, very recently, 7 newborns, you all will recall that horrific incident. 7 newborns had lost their lives in a fire at a baby care center in Vivek Vihar. Now, in 2026, we have another tragedy where 21 people have lost their lives. Now, these are not just statistics, viewers. These are human lives that we are talking about that have been lost. And after every tragedy, tall promises are made, but nothing really happens beyond that. We are told, the citizens are assured that action will be taken. Something will be done. Guilty will be held accountable. But unfortunately, few weeks later, everybody just forgets. Here's a report sent to us by my colleague Kritika.
On your screens right now is the very same BNB. There is in fact the forensic team which has also reached on spot, and they're conducting their checks after the in fact fire has taken apart the building in its entirety. Now what are the lapses? Lapse number one. What we are learning so far is that the permission on part of the administration was only given to the owner to run a restaurant over here. However, we are learning that a full BNB was operational. This is lapse number one. Lapse number two, the permission was given to run only about 6 rooms. However, what we know so far is that over 20 rooms were there, and in fact over 40 people were also using such accommodation.
दूसरी नहीं, इस तरीके की पिछले 3 महीने में चौथी बड़ी घटना है। चाहे वो पालम की बात करो या चाहे विवेक विहार की बात करें या यहाँ की बात करें, सिस्टम पूरी तरीके से फेल नजर आता है। सिस्टम की फेलियर मतलब सीधा सीधा गवर्नमेंट का फेलियर है। जब तक ऐसी कार्रवाई जिसके पीछे जो लोग जिम्मेदार हैं उनके ऊपर कोई बड़ी कार्रवाई नहीं होगी, इस तरीके की घटनाएं होती रहेंगी। तो ये बहुत दुखद है, लेकिन सरकार कहीं ना कहीं इसमें सोती हुई नजर आ रही है।
With video journalist Jaspreet, this is Kritika Tiwari for Times Now. On your screens right now, you can see the Max Healthcare, the Max Hospital. Max Saket is located right across the road. And in fact, on the opposite side is Hauz Rani, where multiple such Airbnbs as well as hotels have sprung up in order to provide accommodation, affordable accommodation to people coming in from India and abroad as far as their medical treatment is concerned. But what has been witnessed today is that a lot of such Airbnbs are not adhering to safety norms. Showing you visuals of one such again hotel over here, which currently has been shut down because of in fact the kind of attention this entire lane is currently garnering. You will be able to see how the shutters have also been pulled down, and see how the shutter for this hotel has also been pulled down, and all of this is happening in order to escape inspection, remember, because just at the end of this lane is where the Airbnb is located, which engulfed in fire, claiming the lives of 21 people. Let's do a quick reality check over here as well. You know, there is the one main entrance here. We can see the staircase here. There is in fact the reception area on the first floor. So we're currently reporting from the reception area of this place, and as you can see, there's no one here to answer these questions. There is of course fire extinguishers that have been placed here. We cannot see sprinklers, however, and in fact all across our rooms. So the possibility of any other exit point yet again in another hotel does not seem likely. You can see the stairs also over here. This remains to be the single entry exit point. Here is the lift. The second entry exit point has not been able to be spotted by Times Now team as of now. With video journalist Jaspreet, this is Kritika Tiwari for Times Now.
Viewers, the lapses are glaring as far as this particular case is concerned, because this particular BNB had no fire NOC. Not just that, there was no preparation in case of a fire as well. And that is the reason why when fire started, people who were living on the higher floors, they panicked because smoke reached there very fast because there was no ventilation. And when they tried to come to the exit area, they got stuck because there was only one entry and one very narrow exit area. Now, this is not an isolated case here. There are other similar death traps in Malviya Nagar. Take a look at this report.
दिल्ली के मालवीय नगर जो कि साउथ दिल्ली में आता है, वहां पर एक हादसा होता है। होटल में आग लगती है जिसमें 21 लोग की मौत हो जाती है और कई लोग गंभीर रूप से घायल हैं जिनका अस्पताल में इलाज चल रहा है। ज्यादा दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, कुछ कदमों की दूरी पे एक ये होटल है, ग्रीन रेसिडेंसी। अब आपको दिखाते हैं, आपको जानकर ये हैरानी होगी कि यहाँ पर केवल 6 रूम बनाने की इजाजत जो है वो है, परमिशन दी गई थी, लेकिन आपको पता है यहाँ पर पूरे 22 रूम जो है वो चलाए जा रहे हैं। यानी पैसा कमाने के लिए आप लोगों की जान के साथ खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं। आप ये देखिए कि ये एंट्री एग्जिट का भी रास्ता एक ही है। अमूमन किसी भी स्थिति में आपके पास एक इमरजेंसी गेट होना चाहिए होटल में जहां पर लोग रुकते हैं, और यहाँ पर ये देखिए बिजली का जो मीटर है वो बाहर होना चाहिए, वो अंदर लगा हुआ है। कोई बड़ा हादसा, ये बड़ा हादसा दावत दे रहा है। आप सोचिए, अंदर की तस्वीर हम आपको दिखाते हैं। बताया जा रहा है बेसमेंट में भी 4 रूम नीचे बनाए गए हैं। अब यहाँ पर अगर आग लगती है तो लोग भागेंगे कैसे, क्योंकि एग्जिट का तो दरवाजा ही नहीं है। अब ये दिखाते हैं, इसमें केवल आप देखिए 6 रूम की परमिशन है, जो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पर 3, सेकंड फ्लोर पर 3 होना चाहिए। कुल मिला के 6 रूम्स, लेकिन बनाए कितने गए हैं? 22 रूम।
And we have some more breaking inputs, viewers, coming in at this point in time. We have learned that Delhi Mayor Parvesh Wahi has said that instructions have been issued for a high-level inquiry into the fire incident at a restaurant in Malve Nagar at a BNB. Mayor has directed Municipal Commissioner, in fact, to conduct the investigation, and the Commissioner has been asked to submit the report within the next 3 days. Let me go back to my colleague Priyank Tripathi getting us this piece of information. Priyank, so now there's going to be an investigation and the report will be submitted in the next 3 days.
Yes, certainly. Parallel investigations have begun. On one side, the Delhi Fire Services, along with the forensic team, is trying to ascertain the real cause of fire which led to this massive casualty here at this location in Hausrani. On the other side, the Delhi police have been doing investigation with respect to the kind of criminal negligence which was done from the owner's side, and there is a massive manhunt which has been lodged by the Delhi police. The next set of investigation is being done by the DM, which is inquiring about the kind of structures which are here, which have been flouting the norm in the name of Airbnb. The fourth set of investigation has been ordered by the Delhi Mayor, where it has been stated from their side that the high-level committee will be coming out with the kind of cause of this kind of incident in the 3 days of time period. Hina.
Right, Priyank, stay on with us. In fact, now we would like to show to our viewers another report. This ground report has been filed by my colleague Shefali. Now, the problem is only not in this area in Malve Nagar. We saw similar safety violations in Karol Bagh as well. Take a look at this report.
विधान जी 2019 में आग लगी थी होटल अर्पित पैलेस में। उसके बाद से क्या कोई चेंजेस आए हैं यहाँ पे होटल्स में, क्या रहा है, थोड़ा बताइए।
मैम आइडिया नहीं इसका मुझे, मैं भी दिल्ली आई थिंक 1-1.5 साल पहले आया हूँ। तो
आपके होटल की अगर बात करें तो
फायर से सेफ्टी से रिलेटेड सारी चीज़ें हैं। हाँ। हमने अपना फायर अपना लगा रखा है, हमारे पास उसका परमिशन है, सारी चीज़ें हमारी अवेलेबल हमें।
और एंट्री एग्जिट पॉइंट की बात करें तो
एक फ्रंट है, एक बैक साइड में एंट्री।
तो we'll show you this was the entry point from where we had come in, but we'll show you what the exit point looks like, and I would request my video journalist to follow me to the exit point area. This is the staircase from where the people can go, and this is the lift area. And now if you'll come, this is the exit point. The exit point goes through the kitchen. You can see such a narrow point. This is the exit point. God forbid if any incident happens, this is the exit point that I can show you. This is a very narrow lane where you can see this is what they're calling the exit point. If any tragedy happens, this is the place from where people could flee. You can say that it is gated, it's chained, very narrow lane it is. So while they are saying that there is an exit point, the question remains, if this is feasible, if this is what the people, God forbid if something happens, if this is the door that can be used for the exit.
And viewers, just like every tragedy, in this case also, politics has already started. Take a look at these reactions that we've got from the opposition raising questions on the Rekha Gupta government in Delhi.
सौरभ भारद्वाज हमारे साथ में है। करीब 21 लोगों की मौत और पूरी बिल्डिंग में आग लग गई। बहुत सारे ये भी इस बात सामने आ रही है कि निकलने का आने का रास्ता सिर्फ एक ही था, इतनी बड़ी इमारत।
देखिए वो तो सरकार का टूल किट है। पालम में आग लगी, रास्ता जाने और आने का एक ही था, चलो उस पर ही डाल दिया। विवेक विहार में आग लगी, रास्ता जाने और आने का एक ही था। रेखा गुप्ता के घर में कितने रास्ते थे मैं जानना चाहता हूँ। शालीमार में आग में रहती थी ना वो, उनके घर में कितने रास्ते थे। जब 9 लोग पालम में मरे तब सरकार की फायर ब्रिगेड की लिफ्ट नहीं खुली। कहा गया कि जांच कराई जाएगी। 3 महीने तो हो गए, जांच की रिपोर्ट तो आई नहीं। कब आएगी मैं तो रोज पूछता हूँ।
दिल्ली नगर निगम पूरी तरीके से भ्रष्टाचार में डूबा है। फायर सेफ्टी के सर्टिफिकेट लिए जाते हैं या नहीं जाते? बिल्डिंग कंप्लीशन का एमसीडी से सर्टिफिकेट कैसे मिल जाता है? अगर कहीं किसी होटल में या किसी रेस्टोरेंट में 4 कमरे की इजाजत है तो वहां पे 20 कैसे बन जाते हैं? जिम्मेदारी कौन लेगा?
मंत्री रेखा गुप्ता का बयान आया है, उन्होंने आश्वासन दिया है कि
वो
दिल्ली
क्या
सरकार
आश्वासन देंगी? उन्हें कुछ आता ही नहीं है, कुछ ही नहीं आता उनको। जुबान चलाने के अलग कुछ भी नहीं आता। सरकार चलानी उन्हें आती नहीं है। लगातार घटनाएं घटनी है, तो आप केवल बयान दे के टाल दो। बयान से क्या होगा भाई? कुछ कार्रवाई होगी कभी कि नहीं होगी?
And we have reactions coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. BJP netas are saying investigation is underway and such incidents will not be repeated. Listen.
जो लोग हताहत हुए हैं उनके परिवारों को अपनी ओर से सांत्वना देता हूं। निश्चित रूप से उन सब परिवारों के लिए बड़ी मुश्किल की घड़ी है और सरकार कारणों का जरूर पता लगाएगी, जांच इसकी बिठाई जाए और जो भी लोग दोषी पाए जाएंगे उनको कानून सख्त से सख्त सजा देगा।
थोड़ी देर पहले ये समाचार मिला, मन बहुत दुखी हो गया। मैं अभी वहीं निकल रहा हूँ। अभी मुख्यमंत्री जी का ट्वीट भी पढ़ रहा था कि कोई रेस्टोरेंट कम होटल है यही मालवीय नगर में और भयानक आग हुई है। बहुत दर्दनाक हादसा है। 20 लोगों के उसमें मारे जाने का समाचार मिला है। पहले तो घायलों को बचाना है, उसके बाद क्या रीजन हुआ इसकी पूरी जांच भी होनी चाहिए।
Breaking inputs, viewers, coming in at this point in time. Fire, remember, broke out around 8:50 in the morning. It's going to be a little over 10 hours and we still do not know where the owner is. Lokesh Bajaj, he remains absconding. The search is still underway for the owner of this B&B that became a death trap for 21 innocent people. And remember, some are still battling for life in several hospitals in Delhi. Priyank Tripathi continues to be with us for more on this. Priyank, any word on the owner? Where is Lokesh Bajaj?
See, as spoke to the senior official, they are still trying to locate him. Our colleague Shefali has also filed a report, extensive report from the location where Lokesh was living. But the family members are not there. Neither Lokesh has been spotted. There was a massive manhunt which has been launched by the Delhi police to locate this culprit because he will try to secure some sort of legal, remedies for him. And we hope that he will not repeat the kind of mistake which was done by the owners of Romeo by Burslin, which happened. The incident which happened in Goa. So at the best of our information, the Delhi police team is right now locate to all those individuals who have been associated with the decision making of this construction of the building. Then he will be able to tell that who were these officials who had helped him in construction of this kind of building. As we have got to know that this building was constructed in the last 6 to 7 years. This building was a single-story building, but there have been series of floutation of norm which has been done by the owner for which he need to be booked for this. Senior officials have told Hina that they are filing their FIR under relevant sections of, negligence which led to murder with death to individual. But so far the FIR is unnamed, but Lokesh will be made the prime accused in this particular case. They have been looking for it, but he has not been nabbed so far.
All right, Priyank, thank you very much for the moment for joining us with your inputs. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this big story. Viewers, it is going to be our top focus ahead as well. In the end, I will just like to say that it is callousness and corruption that has cost the lives of innocent people. And this has also impacted the image of India in a big way because most of the people who lost their lives were foreign nationals. They had come here to get treated, and India is presenting itself as a big market for medical tourism, but poor infrastructure is definitely going to have a significant impact. Answers we can really hope will come very soon. Thank you for watching.